We have all now seen the shocking video of Chief Adams' arrest, and we must get to the bottom of this. Like many people, I have serious questions about what happened. The independent investigation must be transparent and be carried out so that we get answers. At the same time, though, we also know that this is not an isolated incident. Far too many Black Canadians and Indigenous people do not feel safe around police. It's unacceptable. And as governments, we have to change that. In my discussion with the premiers yesterday evening, I brought this up. All leaders were united in condemning racism and in agreeing that we must do more to combat it. I raised with them some of the ways we can work together moving forward, including on practical things like the adoption of body cameras. This is something I've already discussed with RCMP Commissioner Lucky. But reforms are needed at all levels of policing, and these reforms need to happen quickly. I think we've seen examples of systemic discrimination, of systemic racism in the past days in many different ways. That's why we need to address it seriously. That's why we need both clear, independent, transparent investigations in the cases brought forward. But it's also why we need to look at the entire system to improve it, to make sure that situations like this don't happen in the future, and that our police officers who are there to protect and serve all Canadians are able to do that for all Canadians. Okay. We have made significant steps over the past years on the collection of disaggregated data. We need race-based data to be able to understand exactly what's going on, whether it's in our communities, whether it's with policing, whether it's in financial sectors. Understanding the vulnerability that certain Canadians face in a systemic way is extremely important, which is why we have moved forward on disaggregated data, but why we will need to continue to do much more to better understand how our systems are unfair towards certain Canadians, particularly Black Canadians, Indigenous Canadians, and racialized Canadians.
So will you release
Merci beaucoup.